Hello everyone, welcome back to another video in the channel Charles More. Please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel Charles More. Please remember to keep your comments decent, non-offensive, and let's get into the video. So, and if you're not subscribed to the channel Charles More, please remember to remember to hit that alarm button to get notifications when this channel receives uploads, and let's get into the video. So, two mass shootings have happened here in the United States this year of 2026. And things are not looking good this year. Alright, the last year that we've had was, I believe 2023, where the year ended with, Robert Card, who was mentally unstable. He caused mass shooting. And obviously, after done making his killing spree, he ended up killing himself. So, I'm just gonna be honest with you. There's just too many people that are like so mentally unstable. People don't know what to use firearms for anymore these days. And it's just sad. It's just sad that, this is what people do nowadays. People just don't understand what firearms are used for anymore. People just, I guess they don't understand just how to use things anymore. I think that's the problem these days with mentally retarded people. They obviously just, they obviously just don't have an idea. And the people that are getting killed in this country are by these idiot no-brainers. Because they are in possession of firearms. Who obviously have no idea what the proper use of guns are for. Alright. It's actually pretty upsetting. I just don't understand. I just don't really understand this. I mean, how many idiots here in the United States just don't even know how to properly use a gun anymore? I mean, stupid, pathetic morons and losers out here in the United States. Alright, they obviously have no idea what firearms are for. If you're mentally unstable and you're in possession of a firearm, and you have no idea how to properly use it and that stuff, then obviously you're so mentally unstable that you obviously have no idea what firearms are actually for anyway. So, why are you in possession of a firearm? Alright, I hear too many stories of people just committing mass shootings with AR-15s and ghost guns. Alright, Now, I gotta be honest, Luigi Mangione, was obviously one of the people that murdered the CEO, John, like, Thompson. I think that's what his name was. He murdered a healthcare CEO, and he said he was doing a favor for the American people, when really this was like straight up murder. Yeah. Because he killed, I think it was John Thompson or Brian Thompson was the name. I can't quite remember. It was quite a while since I made that video. And, yeah. So, yeah, he was, obviously, I don't think he had, like, mental health problems, but the thing is, it didn't matter who you are. I mean, if you kill, murder is murder. And you know what? I've always, lived by the Ten Commandments. One of the Ten Commandments that said, thou shalt not kill. So, like, I mean, do people just think that I would obviously just go ahead and kill somebody? Because I can tell you what, um, guns, the only use for guns is for military use, hunting, and self-defense. That's the only time that you actually use guns. Alright, they're not meant for murder. Alright, but there are many idiots in here in the United States that just don't know about what the proper use of guns are for anyway. So, you know what I have to say? It's pretty stupid that there are people out there that are committing these mass shootings. And I have no idea what in the world they're doing with them. Alright? And if there's people that use guns to kill some people, it's going to be because, well, they want to see people they want to see people die in pain from fatal gunshot wounds. Which is a real stupid way to use guns. Alright, obviously people don't have a real good functioning brain. In fact, you know that firearms are not, they're not toys. Alright, I think that's the problem, that most people just think of firearms as like toys. And this is just, this is just upsetting. Alright, and people just, they don't grow up, get a life, and, if you want to get trigger happy, bro, go in the military. Alright, I mean, do something that is, do something that's, appropriate with firearms. Alright? Alright? Like, do something that's appropriate use for guns. Okay? Because I just tell you what, right now, bro, going out and committing mass murder, that that's not use, that's not proper use for guns. Okay? Because I can tell you it's not. All right. All right. Because you know what? You're better off if you can't figure out the appropriate use of guns. Then obviously you just you just can't be trusted with firearms. And I think that I think I heard of I think there's a mall. I think there's been a mall mass shooting. And you know how big a mall is? Well, malls are actually like pretty big. Okay, last I checked, malls are pretty big areas, so yeah, anybody who's stupid enough to use a firearm in a mall and go on like a killing spree whatsoever, then obviously, it would take police like probably if it's a big mall, then obviously, you know, I think it would take a while for police to actually like get the killer and bring the killer in for arrest. All right, all right. Now, and you know what? America needs to like tighten up the security here because you know what? I think it's mostly the big cities here in the United States that are obviously having like the most mass shootings here. And I think that America needs to do a lot better than this. Like, America needs to do better than this. Because, if you don't know what the proper use of guns are, then obviously you can't, just be in the possession of a firearm. Just period. So, I'm just gonna say it like this, because there are people that just don't even know what firearms are, just what their appropriate uses are. And if that's the case, all right. So, yeah, it's just sickening and frustrating to me that obviously just don't know, that obviously just do not know what the appropriate uses of firearms are. I mean, it's just literally stupid, and I just, I just don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. Why can't people just, you know, why can't they just stop with, like, doing stupid stuff like this, like causing a mass murder? Now what? People never learn. I guess that's what it is. I guess there are people that just don't understand that, you can't be going around and like, just, you know, just go ahead and kill somebody with a firearm just because you feel like you just can. Obviously, obviously, I mean, what's gonna happen when, people just make America like the most dangerous company, like the most dangerous country that to ever live in? If people get killed here in the United States because of idiots, then there's obviously a problem here. Alright, so it is upsetting me. People that are getting killed in this country are by idiot no-brainers. They obviously don't have any idea what the appropriate uses of firearms are for. So, I have to say that I say it sucks to have Americans that just don't know what in the world they're even doing anymore. Yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what I said here, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel more. Please remember to keep your comments decent, non-offensive. Again, and, I guess 2026 is looking to be another one of those, probably the worst mass shooting years we probably might just have, just like 2023. And you know what? The most mass shootings that we'll probably be having is probably just caused by 8 no-brainers that are probably so mentally unstable that will probably be probably the most mass shootings. I would probably guess the murder weapon that a lot of people would probably use would be AR-15, which fire like multiple bullets, and it's probably probably one of the most common murder weapons that we'll probably hear on the news that are used by idiot no-bringers. This is Charles Moore. Have a good day. I will see you on the next video.